Hi, I'm John. Today in Chat Room with Mex, we will be having Samsoft, Mex and Dr. Tolu do justice to the topic, alcohol consumption, good or bad. I promise you will have a fun time. Do well to share and keep sharing this to all your contacts, so we can have fun together. See you in the chat room.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Where's my audience now? And these people, okay, they are eating backstage. But let's see. Come, engineer. Okay. I guess they'll be with us when they are ready. And what can we do? We have to go by there. Okay, there they are. Hello. Welcome to the show. This is Chat Room with Mex. It's a beautiful Friday, a nice weather out there, and a wonderful day, and a wonderful topic to talk about today. As you've heard, we're going to do a lot today. I have my banter partner waiting to be introduced, as always, as usual. And Dr. Tolu will be joining us soon. So let's do justice to this. But before we do justice to this, don't forget, our goal for today is to get up to 10 subscribers. So please, as you're watching this, just look down a little bit. You see that red subscribe button if you're watching from YouTube. Just tap on that red subscribe button, okay? No verse. Also, if you're watching from Facebook, do well to follow us, because this is how you know when we're on and how we give you great content. Today, I'm going to be having my wonderful brother in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for him? Engineer, are you ready to bring in the audience again? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you Sam Soft.
Good job. The audience, they are awake. They are fully awake.
Yes, they are fully
awake.
How is
everybody doing today?
I'm sure everybody is fine. They're going to respond. Sir, can you increase your volume a little bit? It's kind of a little bit low. Let's get your volume up so the audience can hear us perfectly. And
the volume is all the way. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, yeah, I think it's better now. And please, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to introduce yourself in the comment section. Just type where you're watching from. And if you're going to be watching this from the replay after the live session, please don't forget, you can also comment. Send your comments. We're going to give you, we're going to answer your questions if you have questions. And yes, my chairman, sir, how are you doing today? How is your day going?
The weather is beautiful, and but this is Boston, and it was in the news that we're expecting a storm.
That storm, man.
So if you are living in Massachusetts, I want you to stay safe. I think they said it's going to show up on Sunday. So, but everywhere is looking nice right now. Hopefully, we pray that the storm will be calm. It's not going to be as serious the way they are sounding.
I know. Because whenever they say these things, it's always disturbing, because when that storm hits, everything just turns upside down.
Yeah, it's like a tropical storm. So pray that it's not going to be destructive. Everybody's going to be safe. That's our prayer. Pray that it will not be as serious as the way it's been described on the news. So, but if you're living in Boston, I want you to also stay safe.
Please stay safe.
If you don't have anything doing out there, you don't have anything that is most important out there, I want you to just try to, be indoors.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Please, you've heard that. You've heard that from the weather master himself, Sam Soft. Please stay indoors. Stay indoors if you don't have anything doing. Yeah, please. It's very, very important. We have Jacinta watching all the way from Nigeria, Abuja. Hello, Jacinta. Hello. Welcome to the show today. Welcome to the show. We also have she's saying greetings. She's greeting us. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, ladies and gentlemen, do us let's do know where you're watching from, as it's gonna help us know who's watching and all that. So Sir, what do you think about our topic today?
It's going to be it's a fun topic, and it's also a topic somebody can. We're going to learn some new things,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
I want to ask questions. And so
Hmm.
throw in your contributions. Don't be a
Yes.
stranger.
Yes.
It's a topic I know everybody has been talking about. Been trying to address for a while now.
Hmm.
Thank God that now we want to throw a light on it.
Oh yeah. And I'm sharing right now. I hope you've done that. I hope you've done that. I
Yes,
hope you've shared.
share,
And
share. Everybody.
please, yeah, let's just get this going. Let's get everybody jumping on this because it's a very interesting topic today. So my questions for everybody watching us right now. My question for you is: do you drink alcohol? If I had said, "Do you drink?" then you'll be like, "Yes, I drink water. I drink orange juice. I drink fruit juice." Do you drink alcohol? Do you drink? If your answer is yes, type it in the comment section. If your answer is no, type it in the comment section. And if you're watching from YouTube, there's a poll right now going on. Please answer the poll. Do you drink alcohol? Yes or no? Do you drink alcohol? Yes or no? Let's see. We already have some comments
I know
coming in.
Jacinta drink alcohol, drink liquor.
Well, Jacinta says
Jacinta,
yes,
do
I
you drink
do.
strong drink?
Doesn't matter if it's strong drink. Alcohol is alcohol.
Drink. Yeah, drink this strong drink, Jacinta.
Oh God. No, no, she didn't. She didn't say she's drinking strong drink. Oh, she just say yes. She drinks alcohol, which is personal opinion. That's your preference. That's what you like. But we're going to be talking about that today. And yes, and yes, we're still waiting for a lot of people to join in. So yes, let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing, and let's see. Okay, Jacinta also added that
She drink
I
red
do.
wine.
Oh, I do red wine. No,
So the
okay.
one you do. So this wine you are talking about, is it the one that Jesus turned to water into wine? The wine Jesus turned to wine?
Say, is it the water Jesus turned to wine? That's the question is asking Jacinta. People, I hope you are hearing this man. Yeah? This man is looking for Jacinta's trouble.
She said she do red
Eh?
spirit,
Or spirit.
red wine or
Jacinta,
You see,
no comment.
I told you to do strong drink.
So I'm still not going to judge her yet. She has not given me right the big thing
She
to.
put spirit. Spirit
No,
is
maybe she
strong.
meant spirit of God.
Which spirit of God inside wine?
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know what she meant. Is it Gogoro Akweteshi or this strong drink? So so people, our topic for today is alcohol consumption, good or
Not
bad.
bad.
Alcohol consumption, good or bad. What do you think? Do you think it's good to drink? Do you think it's not good to drink? Let us know what you think. But first of all, as I always like to do, Sam Soft, I want to pick your brain. What do you think? Do you think alcohol consumption is good or bad?
How come? It's like they say. Is the doctor will say to you.
Mm,
Some of them will say to you, "Take a little wine; it's good for your heart." And then they say to you, "Liquor is not good for your kidneys." So it's kind of a little. The message is mismatched.
mm,
So, but I will say to you that that's watching today, you know your body, and also wine. When it comes to wine or liquor, is definitely something you have to be careful with, because when you drink anything in excess, it makes you act up, and then it is the acting up that will get you in trouble. So anything that you know that you would do that will get you in trouble, I would advise that you abstain from it. Or if you have to do it, you have to do it modestly. Now, because Timothy said, take a little for your stomach's sake. Because there are some liquor, there's some things you have to take that has liquor. Most of the thing that you take has liquor, like the food we eat has liquor. But that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about liquor itself, the consumption. I will say it will not be uh, good for you if you take liquor, especially the strong drink. it will not be good for you. But if you want to be, say, okay, you want to take a little bit, like for instance, like some people take a little wine, they drink red wine, and occasionally, so that is not going to cause harm to your body. But if you take liquor in excess, and some people have problem of uh, um, they have a discipline problems. Some of them cannot handle things when they start taking a particular thing to do it excessively. So if you are that particular kind of person, I would advise you not to even drink or not to even take anything like wine or stuff like that. That's my take on that.
Wow. Okay, Sam Soft has actually said a lot, especially when it comes to liquor and alcohol. Me, I don't understand the difference between liquor and alcohol, sir.
Liquor and alcohol.
Yes.
Them.
The difference between liquor and alcohol. Please, if you're watching from YouTube, we can also see your comments. If you're watching from Facebook, we can see your comments too.
Yes, look your comments.
Yes,
It's only Jacinta that is talking today.
Let's see the comments coming, okay? So Jacinta says, spirit of wine,
Red
or
wine.
white. Okay. She also says, studying the Bible about alcohol today, I saw a lot. Okay. We'd like to see the lot that you saw, Jacinta.
Yes.
Yeah, we'd like to see a lot that you saw.
There's so many passages in the Bible that talks about liquor, and the only time most of the parts of the Bible that condemns liquor is when you take it in excess. And there's a part of the scripture that says if you take liquor, it's going to make you miserable. You're going to be miserable or useless. So, and also there's another part in scripture that also says, Timothy, take a little for your stomach's sake. So, and then there's other part in the scriptures that says when you get your tithes and you use it to buy stuff, and they say, and strong drink. You mentioned that. So strong drink can be like wine also. So, but it boils down to your what will I call it? The amount that you take.
Okay.
If you are not a disciplined person, that's why I would say you shouldn't drink. Period.
So discipline. So now alcohol has to do with discipline.
Yes, everything.
Okay.
And because alcohol is something that if you take too much of it, it will get you into trouble, either your health or the law. So because when you drink too much, you will not do what you're doing. You can assault people. You can get yourself killed because you can run into the street and some vehicle hit you. So that's why it is very, very dangerous when you know that you have a habit problem, that when you take something, you always do it in excess. You should avoid alcohol.
Okay. I would want to read a Bible verse for us. And since everybody is going Bible now, Jacinta said she read the Bible and it educated her a lot about alcohol. I would also want to read the Bible, a Bible verse, and we would now hear what it has to say. Proverb 31 from verse 6 to 9 says, alcohol is for the dying, and wine is for those in bitter distress. Let them drink to forget their poverty and remember their troubles no more. Okay. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves. Ensure justice to those who have been crushed. So my major point here is 6 and 7. Let me repeat it again in case you missed it.
Exactly.
Are you listening? Okay. Alcohol is for the dying. It says the dying.
That's one.
One. And wine is so Jacinta says she drinks wine.
So wine is for who?
And wine is for those in bitter distress.
Jacinta, you bitter distress?
Oh my God. Let them drink and forget their poverty.
Hey, Jessica, are you poor?
And remember their troubles no more. So that is what my Bible Proverbs.
But guess what? Now, you see that scripture is on two sides.
Okay.
The first side, it says, read the first one again.
Okay. Let me open it again. Hold on, people. Alcohol is for the dying. Dying.
It says for the dying. So for those people that feel that they are dying, it says for those ones. That's for the first section. Then it went on. So there's read on.
And wine. You see, the Bible knows that people will want to say, okay, oh, me, I drink wine, I don't drink alcohol.
Yes.
And wine is for those. Wine is for those in bitter distress.
So, but now, you see where that one come in, that those people that drink will say, you know, I'm bitter, I'm distressed too.
Samsov.
Read on.
Read on, okay. Let them drink.
You see, let them drink. If you are distressed, those ones that are distressed and feel hopeless, let them
those
drink.
that are dying.
Read on.
Let them drink. He says, drink,
drink.
Or drink to forget your poverty. It's not me that, you see, I'm not the one that said it. I'm just reading the Bible for you. So I can see comments coming in. We'll take all. So
that means that those of people that are in a
bitter distress, and in poverty,
and poor, and in the state of quagmire,
English.
You are all in this category. So he said, go ahead and drink.
Enjoy your drink.
Happy
drinking. Cheers. So let's take some comments. Okay. Jacinta says.
No, you jump some part that you jump some part.
I jump some part that you okay. Oh my God.
Even this guy is around. Somebody is there.
Okay, let's begin from Jacinta. After she said she studied the Bible. She says, there's no part, she didn't quote the Bible directly. She says, those who has
redness of
eyes, those who linger long at the wine, those who go in search of mixed wine, do not look on the wine when it is red, when it sparkles in the cup, when it swirls around smoothly. See, description of no wonder it's enticing people. At the last it bites like a serpent. Hell, and stings like a viper. Why would you want to drink something that bites like a serpent and stings like a viper? Why? Your eyes will see. Jessica, what just tell us the part of the Bible you're reading here?
And you know what? For real, no wonder those guys that are drunk, they'll be talking in there, they'll be seeing strange things.
Samson, are you two? Are you one?
They'll be seeing strange things that they'll be wondering. You said, they got see the well, they'll be seeing well, they'll think that they'll see well, they'll think well is river.
And your heart will utter perverse things. Oh my God. Yes, you will be like one who lies down in the what?
In the midst of the sea.
In the midst of the sea. Or like one who lies at the top of the saying, they have stalked me. They don't trick me. They don't trick me. Let's continue. She says, but envy, darkness, wild parties, and other sins like these. Let me tell you again, as I have before, that anyone living that sort of life will not inherit the kingdom of God. Oh my God.
You know why the scripture says
that? Oh my God.
The scripture is describing what happened to those that drink in excess.
Sam soft.
When you drink, wait now, because it says you'll be seeing things. You can't drink a little bit and start seeing things. Before you start seeing things, before you start seeing things in a different level, you have passed the board.
You must have been intoxicated.
You have gone beyond what you're supposed to be drinking. So for you to be seeing things, you're in another world.
On another level.
That scripture is for those that are drunk, that drink and get drunk.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Sam Soft. Let me ask you a question. Because it seems as if you are saying it's not for those that drink alcohol, but for those that get drunk from alcohol.
That's right. That's what that scripture is describing.
Okay, quick question for you, sir. I have a knife on my hand, and with that knife on my hand, I have the intention to stab you. I came close to you. I stabbed you, but it did not kill you. If they take me to court, what would they charge me for?
They will charge you for assault.
Attempted murder with a dangerous weapon.
Yes, attempted murder.
And other things. Now, it's still going to carry similar or close to similar sentencing or sentencing pretty much.
But you do not carry the same sentence.
But the intent was there. Yeah, I had a knife to kill you. That knife was meant to kill. So, same with if you drink, one day, you will drink to excess.
That's exactly what I was saying about those that have no control. There are so many people, even when some people eat and they eat in excess.
Gluttony.
Some people just eat and they cannot stop. It's just a habit. Some people, when they have a habit, they can't stop. Even when it comes to sex, some people, their sex life is like extreme.
But don't you see that from habit, it could become a character?
Yes.
So if that person gets let's just take
some because comments. Like when you drink occasionally, it's not a habit.
Occasionally.
Like for instance, like some people drink maybe 3 times once every 3 months. That is an occasional drinker. You know, some people just drink maybe when they have friends around, like their neighbors, and they have visitor, or during a wedding or stuff, they will just take a little wine just to like grace the occasion. Those are not really like drunk or drinkers. Okay. But the reason why I'm saying this is because I want to balance it out, because the scriptures, even as it condemns the act of being drunk, I don't see that it condemns the act of drinking a wine. Because if you condemn the act of drinking a wine, Jesus won't turn the water into wine. Because
that is the
party, and they were in the party. Remember, they were in the party. And guess what? They also were not happy. They were happy after they was like, oh, why did you save the best liquor after we have been?
Okay. I would have something to say to that. But let us take some comments.
Knowing very well we have already drunk a lot.
Let's take some comments, sir. Let's take some comments. Uzovic says, hi guys, greetings from me to you both. Where is our doctor? Doctor is on her way, sir. Doctor is on her way. She's stuck in traffic. Beep, beep. And here, she's on her way. She's on her way. Akodo Sabayomi says, welcome. He says, remember that the alcohol that is referenced in the Bible was from fruits. Bam! That was what I wanted to respond to some stuff with. Was from where? From fruits with specific derivatives, e.g., Passover, wedding, but there was a specific directive. But there was a directive on what to do regarding alcohol. So please, can you let us know what that directive is? Just share with us what that directive is, because it seems as if Sam Soft is going to hit us today with Jesus turn water into wine. Turn water into wine.
What did he turn it into? What did he turn water into?
Hold on. We'll tell you what he turned it to. Wait now.
Okay, he turned it into juice.
Let's keep taking comments.
He turned the water into juice.
Jacinta says, drink to forget your poverty.
Let's say he turned water into what? Coca-Cola.
So we'll go there. Don't worry. Calm down. Nobody's too hot. Calm down. If there was Coca-Cola, maybe we would have said it. Jacinta says, drink to forget your poverty. She's laughing. Okay. Jacinta also says, no, I am not poor. Well, thank God. So she also says, woe to him who gives drink to his neighbors, pouring it from the what? The wineskin till they are drunk.
Bam! Till
Wait,
they have
cool down. Till they are drunk. Samsov, you don't just go with the end. You also have to go with the prefix.
Go ahead, read on.
Oh, now you go tell me read on. Okay, I shall read on. Okay, so that he can gaze on their naked bodies. 16. Is that 16? Okay, you will be fine. You will be filled with shame instead of glory. Now it is your turn. Drink and let your nakedness be exposed. The cup from the Lord's right hand is coming around to you. Habakkuk 2:15. So Samsoft is just hitting that drunk. Let's keep going. Kudos Abayomi says, liquor, e.g., brandy, gin, whiskey, is from distilled wine, which is from fruits or sugarcane, beetroot, potatoes, chemistry, distillation. Pretty much. So those
fermented,
are the
fermented.
Fermented. So did Jesus spend time to ferment anything? Let's keep going.
He turned the water into wine.
What happens to you when you take drowsy medication? Discipline comes into play. Unfortunately, as human, we make it what? Relative.
Yeah, that guy hit. That's.
Okay, that's a valid point, right?
That's a valid point.
That's a valid point. When you take medications like codeine, you take strong medications, or medications like Ativan, all those medications that makes you, that relaxes you and calms you down or suppresses you. It seems to have the same kind of effect with alcohol, but in this case, it's targeting some specific part of your brain. What does alcohol do? That's the major thing. Now, my question for you, sir, is you keep hammering on Jesus turned water into wine. He turned water into wine.
Yes.
Were you there?
So when Jesus says, give your life to him, he said, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. Were you there?
Is it your were you there?
Is it not by faith that we believed?
Yes, but really though, alcohol consumption, good or bad, what do you guys think? Do you think it's good to drink? Do you think it's bad to drink? Let's forget about the religious perspective right now. Let's talk medical. Do you think it's good to drink alcohol? Do you think it's bad to drink alcohol? Let's before we dive into the medical side of it, let's just watch this short clip from a pastor who was preaching about alcohol consumption. Okay, let's just watch this real briefly, and then we'll come back and take over from there. Okay, let's go.
The Bible does not teach that you shouldn't drink. However, you keep consuming. Hold it a minute.
They want to start clapping. Say wait.
They want to start clapping. Are you guys hearing it well?
Turn it up.
Okay, hold on, guys. Let me fix the sound. Let me fix my sound very, very well. I did not route. The engineer is not doing a good job this time around. But yes, we're going to go right back into it, and this should fix it. Okay, great. Yes, great. Now we're going back there. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You were all excited.
The Bible does not teach that you shouldn't drink. However, you keep consuming. Hold it a minute. Hold it a minute.
They're happy.
So you keep drinking alcohol, it's going to pickle your liver.
There you go.
Yeah. And by the way, don't get so religious Because the communion wine they served in Corinth was not grape juice. That's why Paul said you guys were getting drunk on it. Secondly, the very first miracle Jesus did was he suspended the law of chemistry. He turned water into wine without mixing grape juice inside it.
Okay.
And by the way, that wine, it was booze. It wasn't grape juice.
Were you there?
That is right.
No, so
it was really booze.
When I reach out, now sapele water we I go drink.
But you know what? Go ahead, let him finish.
Yeah. Okay.
So
booze.
Now let's get the balance.
For those of you who are leaders, the Bible says wine is a mocker, strong drink is a brawler. He who uses it is not wise. The Bible says that for kings, drink is not good. It says those who drink strong liquor are those who are about to die. Are you about to die?
Okay, let's keep going. Let's
give it some more balance. Where the Bible is not absolute, you have no right to be absolute.
Oh, yeah.
He said to Timothy, who had stomach issues, he said, use a little. That one you poured in your cup, it wasn't little.
Jacinta, are you hearing?
Use a little wine for your oft infirmities. Infirmity. If you have stomach disorders, it's cultural. It was cultural to the Jews. It was cultural to the Christians of Greece and to the Palestine. Wine was always a part of their aperitif. You understand?
You eat, you sip.
Don't make a law where God did not make a law.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'll show you people who use a little wine who have much more grace, are much more gracious, much more Christ-like than those who use no wine at all and look down on those who do. You have no right to look down on somebody who does because you don't, and you have no right to look down on somebody who doesn't because you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in all things, exercise moderation. Now, I know that the legalistic preachers, I'm going to get emails from them.
Okay. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we have heard that. We've had that.
Going on, just click it out.
Now, the engineer knows how to do his job, sir. It's okay. He has done it. So, what do you think? Is there anywhere in the Bible that it says do not drink alcohol, do not consume alcohol? Is there anywhere in the Bible? Let's take some comments before we proceed. Kodos Abayomi says, Samson, you want to read it?
In the Old Testament, drinking wine was seen as a form of cleaning, and that was why you were forbidden to take fermented drinks, because it isn't fresh. In Eastern Nigerian, how is the effect of palm wine? After tapping, before it is left to age, e.g. sapele water. That will explain the miracle of Jesus with wine references.
Okay. Jacinta says,
I'm a shy girl, so I do red wine to help me to be outspoken.
Yeah, right, Jacinta. What about the white wine? What do you have that you are taking it for?
She just taking the thing is boozy.
No, Samson. We have no right to judge Jacinta. I'm sorry. We have no right to judge Jacinta.
She even laughed. She even smiled there after she wrote that outspoken. She smiled there.
And she's running.
Samson,
if Jacinta decided to prescribe red wine to herself for a diagnosis like shyness,
that's a good one for her.
Wow.
But as long as you don't take it in excess.
Yes. Well, the fact is this. Me, I don't drink. And if you drink, that's you. But I do not drink. And the reason why I do not drink is because why would I want to take something that would have the same effect on me as a medication would? If you know what I'm talking about. If you give a patient medication like Thorazine, for example, It calms, it gives the same, almost the same similar effect alcohol would on them. So why would I want to drink something that will alter my mental status? Even if it's just for a bit. Why? But for you that drink, I'm sure you enjoy it, you love the effect it gives. But me, I don't. I like to be ready for everything. Some soft. How about you?
I don't drink, but it doesn't mean that I've not drunk before, but I've never been drunk. I have drunk before, and not like in excess. I just drink a little bit and occasionally. But now I've stopped taking because you get to a certain age, you drink water instead. Because when you drink water cleans the system more.
Yeah.
Even though they say red wine, a little red wine is good for your heart, but at the same time, water is the best cleansing natural medicine, or the best liquor you can drink is water. Water, like you see, if you want your skin to be fresh and smooth, water is the best medicine for your
It's
skin.
if you want your skin to be fresh and smooth. That's true, because it keeps you hydrated. It maintains the layers of your skin, and that makes you feel better. Yes, when doctor joins in, she'll be giving us the medical perspective of alcohol and what it does to you medically. So let's take this comment. Jacinta says, okay, so let's take this comment. Adebimpe
Welcome.
says, she says, hello, welcome, sis, welcome to the show. Let us know what you think about the question today. Alcohol consumption, good or bad? Alcohol consumption, good or bad?
Why is our audience today, our viewers, quiet on this subject? Very few of you are making comments. So we want to hear from you.
Samson, what else do you expect?
The liquor.
Me, I expected it. I expected the silence. I expected the silence.
I'm glad Jacinta is speaking up.
And Yomi is also speaking up. Thank you very much for speaking up. So let's take this. Let's just go on a short break to balance everything up, because I'm sure a lot of people have a lot to say, but are thinking. And please, let's know what you think about the question: alcohol consumption, good or bad? Alcohol consumption, good or bad? When we come back, it's your boy Mac. I want to introduce a show to you. It's called Chat Room with Max.
Unshakable.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you have to pay attention whenever you're
the primary sign, usually on an adult in a domestic violence situation, are bruises.
God gave him a talent. And the Bible says your gifts will make a way for.
When we sit there and we blame God for the things that are happening in our lives, no, God never told me to lay down with that man.
So, welcome back to the show. Yes, and today we are talking about alcohol consumption, good or bad? Alcohol consumption, good or bad? I remember some soft those days when when we go to Anglican church. I used to go to an Anglican church in those days, and they want to serve Holy Communion. I miss that thing. I miss that thing where alcohol.
I never, but in the Pentecostal church, they don't give you that alcohol. They don't give you alcohol. They give you it's a grape juice. But for the first time, I took Holy Communion.
That is sweet.
In what do you call this church? It's an Anglican church. Yeah, it's an Anglican church. And I said, let me just take the Holy Communion. My goodness, I took the bread and they put the wine in my mouth. The wine hit my head like boom. I was like, "Woo! This is not grape juice. This is
no grape juice,
and it was a strong drink.
Oh yeah,
that one they give to you there. If you take like a cup of that, you'll be drunk because that thing was like, ooh, I feel wiggy.
You don't join Lillian committee. By the way, everybody, Lillian says hi. she has something to do with today. But yeah, that they do used to they used to give alcohol in those. I don't know if they still do it, where they'll just put it in one cup and then they'll be giving this one to drink.
Yeah,
they give this one to drink. Imagine Imagine that they are doing that now. Do you think COVID would have allowed it to continue?
No, they will not do that. Right? They won't try it now. Nobody
See,
will
when the pastor bring the cup, he say, Mrs. Drink your own. Samson.
Wait first. Why is it that they have to give everybody in the same cup?
Because it signifies something. That was what Jesus did.
Then
that was what Jesus did.
Cough and all those things. But then even when I took it, I wasn't thinking about somebody that drank before me had the what do you call the cold.
What were you thinking of?
COVID. Then they used to have what do you call it? You used to have a cold.
Uh-huh.
It's contagious. So when somebody had a cold and is coughing, and then they go and take the Holy Communion before you, and then there is God, though.
Oh God!
And then you go after them.
Why would you go after them, Sanso? Why?
It's coincidence.
Only you waka come.
Not only you waka come.
Okay. Jacinta has written another comment. Wow, Jacinta has been firing comments today from the Bible.
Because sinful men are more likely to abuse wine than to use it in moderation. Those who try to use Jesus' parable use of wine to excuse their drunkenness should heed the warning in Christians who want to keep a biblical view of drinking. Drinking wine should either drink in moderation, never to drunkenness, or abstain totally.
So I guess if you can't handle it,
where is that proverb? She mixed everything. The proverb she read it. Jesus Christ, mention of Jesus Christ is not a proverb. Where did she get that? Try to use Jesus
No, just
she mixed everything up.
It should be a typing error, I think. It should be a typing. Yeah, it should be a typing.
Use Jesus because she said Proverbs 21. Proverbs 21. Jesus Christ's name is not there.
Well, what I do think about alcohol consumption, especially from the medical point of it, is it has an effect on your liver. It has an effect on your liver, and that happens over time when you continue to drink. It can affect your liver, and then you would have a situation where your stomach becomes protruded. And that could cause a lot of medical complications too, especially ascites and all that. But now, my own is this: coming to the church. I've seen situations where some pastors will condemn people drinking alcohol, and then backstage they're also drinking alcohol. To me, I see that as hypocrisy. If you're gonna drink and you're telling your people not to drink alcohol, but you are now going home to drink in moderation, thinking, okay, it's not the same thing. That is not right. If you're gonna drink, just tell people, hey, I beg, just this is what the Bible says. This is what the Bible says you should do, and it's left for you. If you want to do it, you do it. Now, even you too, as a man of God or as a woman of God, it's left for you to know what you're doing indoors or backstage. Let's put it that way. Some pastors will have,
that's why it's good something like this. That's why it's good for you to always do your own homework in terms of reading your scriptures, and also you follow the instruction Jesus give us, because many of the time, man will always can mislead you. So you're not going to blame the pastor or blame the politicians. Politicians and pastors and leaders, anybody in the position that is leading people, most of the time people follow them. But at the same time, you have to be mindful of who you are following. Just like the vaccination, some of the pastors took it and they told them not to take it.
Not to take it. True.
And that is not fair. Because why will you take it and be telling your members not to take it? Meaning that you just want them to be at risk? Because for you to take it, meaning that you believe in it. And then you are going, now you took it already, but then in front of the church.
Telling them in 666. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, 666. Don't drink it.
Don't drink it. So it's just the same thing like what you just said now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why everybody, you have to make up your decision. You have to, like Minister Meg says, it's not good for your health. Some of you, you know your health better than everybody. You take liquor and you know you have kidney or liver issues, you cannot touch it. Even if you don't even have those issues now, you cannot abuse it. Because if you abuse it, it will lead to that problem.
Oh, yeah.
It can lead to it. So you have to avoid taking those liquor, period. Like I said, water is the best. It's the best liquor you can ever drink.
And a lot of people will wonder why they have digestion problem, why their food after they eat cannot digest properly. At some point, when you keep drinking, it happens that it affects your digestive system.
But it says that if you drink the liquor, it helps to digest it.
My brother, even the same one that you are saying for the heart is good for the heart. Drink it it will affect the heart joint.
But I think it's like when they say in moderation. Everything we do, we have to do it in moderation. Because for instance, even when you take medication, when you take too much of the medication, instead of the medication to treat that ailment, it will now cause problem.
Yeah.
Because we take it too much. That's why, like those people that take drugs, like those drugs they take, they're actually medication for something.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to treat something. Now they take it more so that they can get high. As a result, they get themselves in so many problems.
The one that pains me the most is where you see pregnant women drinking alcohol.
No,
bad. It causes bad defects.
That one is bad.
Yeah, that's when the child will come and you see the child with mental problems and you'll be wondering, God, why? It's because of the alcohol. Yeah. Let's take this comment real quick.
The Orthodox Church use alcoholic wine to mirror how the Passover was done. In the Pentecostal, non-alcoholic wine is used. You have self-packs with wine and bread.
Yep, and bread,
Yeah, it is about discipline. I was an altar boy, which why you had to be age 14 to be confirmed in Anglican Church. Okay.
Did you sip some wine while distributing it? When you pour in one cup,
you gotta tell us.
Just tell us
some wine.
Let's know. Rachel says
there's gray areas. Nothing wrong with taking wine responsibly. Like Samsov said, the problem comes in when people drink to get drunk and abuse it. I'm yet to see anywhere in the Bible where it condemns alcohol, but rather it warns people on the dangers and condemns getting drunk. That's true.
Yeah.
The Bible make reference to those who drink to stupor and condemns that. You just have to understand the effect it has on your body when it's too much. Very, very correct.
Well, this statement, yes, I agree with you partially, but for the medical side of it, the medical side of it does not care if you get drunk or not. It doesn't matter if you get drunk with the wine or not. See, some people have developed, just like the way that we develop tolerance for medication. If you notice, sometimes when you're taking a medication, you have headache, you take Panadol, Tylenol, you keep taking and taking. At some point, it stops working.
But you don't understand. She covered everything. At the end of it, she says, you just have to understand the effect it has on your body when it's too much.
Hence the reason why I said.
That means that if you see that is affecting your body, you will stop it. That's what it means. Like if you see that this alcohol is not good for you, you're supposed to stop.
The key word right there is when it's too much. When the alcohol consumption is too much. That's when you drink till you get drunk. That's the key word right there. And I'm telling you that when it comes to the medical side of it, you don't have to drink to be drunk before it takes effect on your body. You don't.
That's true.
It builds up. Your body, as I was saying before I was cut short, your body builds up. Our bodies, is wired to withstand foreign things that come in. The more you take, the more your body prepares itself and, adopts, gets used to it. You understand? It's called tolerance, where your body tolerates it. And now you have to keep taking higher dose. Let's go with Tylenol or Panadol, for example. You're taking Tylenol 500 or Panadol 500 milligrams, right? You start with that one. At first, when you took it the first day, it worked perfect. Your headache, boom, left you. You take that thing, keep taking it for that same, for headache. Guess what? 2 years or 1 year down the line, 500 will no longer work. You need 1,000. 2 years down the line, 1,000 will not work. You will need like 2,000 or change it entirely. That's the same thing with alcohol. When you drink small today, it might shake you a little bit your first time. And then you might feel tipsy, not drunk, a little bit tipsy. Tomorrow, your body tolerates that. You drink that same thing you drank, you felt as if you didn't drink nothing. You up the dose. You drink now a full cup, and then you feel tipsy with that full cup. Next tomorrow, you drink the same full cup, you're fine. So that's how you keep increasing and increasing without even knowing that you're increasing the amount that you drink.
That's where the discipline comes in. Like for those people there are some people that you cannot say that everybody that is drinking, they are drunk.
No, you can't. If you listen to me properly, I never use the term you get drunk. I say your body tolerates it. So that means your body gets used to that amount of alcohol.
People that their body, they're not sick. They're not sick people. And it doesn't cause their body to be sick.
You cannot say that too.
You say that over time.
Over time, yeah.
Yes. So, but if they are those that drink occasionally, the people that actually drink occasionally are not really like people that drink. Maybe they drink small, a little bit. Maybe they have people, family come together, they just take a little bit. They don't drink like every night I must drink. Some people, every day they drink. In the morning, they are drinking. In the afternoon, they drink. In the night, they are drinking. Their livers are going to go.
Okay.
Because they are drinking it like water. But there are some people that just drink it occasionally, and maybe sometimes even once a month.
So when you drink occasionally, what you do is, when you drink that little time and give time, you allow your body to heal.
Exactly.
To recoup, and then you drink again, and then you recoup, and then you drink again, and then you recoup. So that's what's happening right there. But yes, I do agree with Rachel's point right here. I agree with your point. Kudos Abayomi says, nope, circle of truth. He's not telling us.
You don't want to tell us. You don't want to tell us.
He doesn't want to tell us. So, okay, Rachel says, I am only aware that it's okay. Please complete your statement. Please complete your statement. But I want us to there's okay.
There are medical conditions that make you allergic to alcohol, similar to not allergic.
Yep. Some people can be allergic to alcohol too. When you drink, you notice some, some swelling, some all those stuff. That's very, very true. And you know what fascinating thing, Samsoft? There's a medication that you can actually take to stop drinking alcohol that will help you stop drinking.
So I think is it the one that helps you stop drinking and that help you stop drugs too?
No, alcohol.
Just alcohol?
Okay. This one is called anti-abuse.
And then the people can abuse that too?
No, it's hard. Because when you take that medication, the moment you drink anything alcohol that gets into your mouth, you will throw up and you will feel very sick.
Oh.
Yeah.
They will not take it then.
So usually when people have an occasion that they want to go to, they will have to stop that medication for a particular period of time so they can just go and socialize and drink a little, because you don't know who's going to pass you something and you don't want to look crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what a lot of people do. Jacinta has a comment that she says. Let's see what Jacinta is saying right here. Himself.
In the Catholic Church, it's real spiritual. I work with 28 people, but they mixed it with water. Then when we bypass, we take the raw one. Oh God, have mercy on me, but that helped me to reason fast.
Wow. So people will give people the fake one, and then come and drink the original.
This my Jacinta. This Jacinta is something else.
Okay, let's hear what the altar boy has to say about this.
Usually, the medication is for addicts.
Addicts to alcohol, yes. Yeah. Yes, but pretty much anyone can take it. If you take it, it has the same effect it will have on an addict to a normal person. You don't really have to be addicted to alcohol before you take it.
Why should you take medicine when you are not alcoholic?
Yeah, well, that's a good question. And the reason why is sometimes, right? Okay, extreme weather notification. Sometimes you might notice, see, it starts from 1 + 1 to become 2. Addicts did not just become addicts just because they wanted to become addicts. First of all, started with just 1 sip, 1 cup. And then they liked it. And then it continued. And then it became a habit. And then it became who they are. So it's all a build up. But let's get this little clip. Let's just watch this little clip on how alcohol actually affects the body. This would share light to whatever we're talking about right now. Are you ready? Yes, I'm soft. Are you ready to see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The way the people are falling all over the street, right?
No, not that one. No, I can't play that one. That one is too graphic. Okay, let's start from here. Where's my sound? Oh, my bad.
Once it's consumed, alcohol for the body. To answer this question, we're going to take a little trip of what happens to alcohol in the body. Once it's consumed, alcohol goes down the normal food path of digestion, from the mouth, the esophagus, and into the stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Here, about 20% of alcohol is absorbed through the stomach lining into the bloodstream, which means it's getting into the bloodstream very quickly. From the stomach, the alcohol that was not absorbed in the stomach next travels to the small intestine. One note here, if there's no food in the stomach, so an empty stomach, or if the alcohol is not consumed with any food, it gets to the small intestine very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
In the small intestine, the rest of the alcohol is absorbed into the bloodstream and travels to the liver. The liver is going to work on the alcohol molecules to break them down, making it possible to eliminate them from the body. So in the liver, an enzyme called alcohol dehydrogenase, which is also present in the lining of the stomach, which we will call ADH, oxidizes the alcohol or ethanol molecule. In basic terms, this means that the enzyme comes in and changes the chemical structure of ethanol. So ethanol becomes acetaldehyde. This substance is known to be toxic and carcinogenic, or in simpler terms, poisonous and cancer-causing. This acetaldehyde is then metabolized down to a substance called acetic acid, which is less harmful to the body. Acetic acid can then be broken down into carbon dioxide and water. When alcohol is present, the liver will work on metabolizing it first. So fatty acids can accumulate, which is why so many heavy drinkers develop fatty livers. If there's more alcohol than liver enzymes can handle, it gets circulated to all parts of the body. It's estimated that the liver can eliminate about ½ ounce of alcohol per hour, which is about 1 beer, 1 glass of wine, or 1 shot. When alcohol reaches the heart, blood pressure decreases and blood vessels relax. The heart then pumps the alcohol-rich blood to the lungs. Some of the alcohol in the lungs is breathed out every time you exhale, causing your breath to smell of liquor. The lungs send the alcohol-containing blood back to the heart, where it's pumped to all parts of the body, including the brain.
Wow.
Once alcohol enters the brain, it slows down nerve cells that control your ability to move and think. So judgment becomes impaired and movement becomes disrupted. Alcohol also increases blood flow to the skin, which may make some fair-skinned people turn pink, and some people will begin to sweat, and most will smell like alcohol. Alcohol also decreases the body's production of antidiuretic hormone. Antidiuretic hormone helps your kidneys manage the amount of water in your body. The decrease of this hormone causes the kidneys to not reabsorb water. Instead, it is excreted as urine, causing the body to become dehydrated. If alcohol consumption continues, it could lead to loss of consciousness. And massive alcohol consumption or binge drinking could lead to alcohol poisoning. This happens when there's a high concentration of alcohol in the bloodstream, and this could result in coma, respiratory depression, or possibly death.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see that with this, you can see that alcohol does not just stay in the stomach. It goes through every part of the body, pretty much. So, alcohol consumption, good or bad? That's the question now for you to answer. Let's take this comment from Kudos Abayomi. He says, remember, the exposure to drink starts from the home front, and exposure before external parents. E.g., external parents, grown up adults. So that starts your curiosity to taste alcohol. In European and Mediterranean culture, children drink wine. Wow. So in some places, children actually start children up as early as how old, Samsoft?
I don't know.
What's the earliest you've seen a child drink?
It depends on the home, like you said. Because if your father says to you, you cannot, if you don't see your father drinking or your parents drinking, and even some parents that drink, they don't drink in the presence of their children.
Yeah.
Because they are trying to, not make the children think that is appropriate to be drinking. And because you cannot tell them, hey, it's not good, but you're drinking it. That's why they don't drink in front of them, because you can't be telling them, hey, you can't drink this, and then they see you drink it. They say, oh, if I can't drink it, why are you drinking it?
You're drinking it, yeah.
So, but there's no the particular age that the children gets to for them to be able to drink it. It is the amount of the amount of exposure to these things. If they're exposed to it early, they will drink early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Okay. Abayami also says acetic acid is vinegar. When fresh juice turns rancid, the sour taste. So when it turns we change rancid, the sour, you have that sour taste in the fermented product that you have in the fresh juice. That's what happens with palm wine. That's what happens with any fruit you're allowed to ferment. Actually, some prisoners would take all these fruits, put them inside a container, and allow it to ferment. And drink it because it's alcoholic too. Oh yeah. It says 10, and then he also says
the family's own vineyards that grow grapes for wine.
Oh yeah. I've actually seen that one. The grapes everywhere, and then they'll now distill it and turn it into wine. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, today is very, very educational. We are diving into some educational content. And that's what we're doing today, where it's important for us to know the effects of what we take. It's important for us to know what happens when we take what we take. Nobody's saying, oh, God said you should not drink. Oh, no. Nobody's saying that, but just know this little point so that when you begin to see some changes in your body systems, you would know what's causing those changes and where it's coming from. All right. So now Doctor will soon be joining us, and when she joins, she'll tell us what she thinks about alcohol consumption, good or bad. Both she's gonna focus on the medical side of it, while she also touches on the religious side of it too, because it's also important that we join everything together, or join, so that we can have a well-rounded conversation. Jacinta has spoken, Kudos Abayomi has spoken, Rachel has spoken, we've had comments coming in, and I believe that Doctor would actually shed more light to this to add to what we've done so far. So, what do you think? Alcohol consumption, good or bad? I know everybody have stated their concerns. Now, do you think it's good to drink alcohol? When I'm asking, do you think it's good to drink alcohol? I don't just mean from the religious point of view, also from the medical point of view. Do you think it's good to drink alcohol? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you our one and only doctor. Audience.
Hi everyone. Sorry I'm late. I was stuck outside. I'm glad.
It's okay. I told them you were stuck in traffic, doctor. I told them you were stuck.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's okay. We've had tons of comments about alcohol. Jacinta was quoting the Bible. Samsoph was quoting his own. Everybody was quoting their own, and then me, I quoted my own, because everybody's quoting Bible. Me self, let me quote small. And I quoted Proverbs 31 from verse 6 to 9. Focusing on 6 to 7, where it says, Samsoph, what did he say again there? He said alcohol is for...
It's for you can have to quote it again. It's a lot.
Don't forget. Yeah. Even me, I'm forgetting. Yeah. So what I said there was the fact that okay, hold on. Let me open it. There's no
alcohol is for those who are sad, and strong drink for those who are depressed.
Because sinful men are more likely to abuse wine.
But that wasn't the one. That wasn't the one me I read.
No. What you read, I think, because I was following you guys, I think what you read was one about strong drink being for those who are bitter.
Those who linger wine as a wine. Those who go and search for mixed wine, do not look on the wine when it's red, when it's sparkles in the cup.
No, that was what Jacinta said. That's Jacinta's own part. Yeah.
I think it was the one about strong drink being for those in bitter distress.
Yes, bitter distress, and all those other good stuff. So, doctor, we want to know from you right now, what is your take? Alcohol consumption, good or bad?
Oh, no. From a medical perspective, no. You don't want it in your system. You really don't.
Bam. Okay, can you go further to let our people, because I was trying to let people know, and then people were coming at me. Samsoph was busy coming at me saying, but Jesus turned water into wine and all that. He was saying, as long as you don't drink and drink too much.
Do you know how many things that doctors have said that it's not good for us, and later on that is good for us?
I know. On this matter of alcohol, because I think you guys were playing a video just before I joined.
Depends on the kind of alcohol.
It is what it becomes in the system. Once it becomes ethanol in the liver, and then the liver, because your liver, okay, let's back up a little bit. The liver is the detox center of the body. So, stuff you put in, the liver is the place where most of the detox happens. So once the liver cannot do what it's supposed to do, stuff will accumulate. So, and one of the things ethanol does is to inhibit liver function. Especially the kind of ethanol in refined beers and distilled drinks that we have today. Now, going back to Samsoph's point about Jesus turning water into wine. Yes. No, he didn't turn it into grape juice. It was fermented wine. Because when the master of ceremonies drank it, he said, and he told the bridegroom, he said, you people, is when people have drunk the good stuff, then you can bring the bad quality stuff. But you kept the high-end wine until later. So it was fermented. It was a fermented beverage.
Yes, but the way the master of ceremony said it was different from how you said it, doctor.
But that's what he said.
No, the way he said it, the way he said it was, he met the people, the celebrants.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh boy, I don't hire you. We wanna keep this wine."
after my
now that one is the next authorized version from year 2021. No, but seriously. because the Greek word used in that verse, what it actually meant was that after people have drunk and they're satisfied, then you bring out the low quality stuff. But you have you've left the high quality stuff until the last time. Okay. And something else people say is because, they're like, Jesus was, he was endorsing the drinking of wine. It's a cultural thing in the Middle East. Even till today, in Orthodox Jewish homes, wine accompanies their dinner. The adults, they drink a little bit of wine. Now, of course, they don't, sit down and guzzle down the whole bottle, but they drink a little bit of wine with their food.
Oh, yeah.
So that one is different. All those places where the scriptures, when it says that, wine is not good, strong, it's talking about the random drinking of wine for no reason other than the gustatory pleasure of drinking wine. Because people till tomorrow, modern Orthodox Jews drink a little wine with their food. So that's not what it means. What it's talking about, you know how I always say, always read the Bible in context. What it's railing against is the random drinking of wine for no reason, other than the fact that you're thirsty and water is not appealing to you, and it is wine that will do the trick. That is a major problem. But let's go back in history. You all know I like history, right? We can't have a discussion without history.
Oh, yeah.
So, Georgia, not the state next door to me, but the country, Georgia, is considered the cradle of wine. You all knew there's a country called Georgia, right? Yes, you do. Archaeologists have traced the creation of wine to the people of South Caucasus. Meanwhile, Caucasus is where our word Caucasian comes from, but that's a gist for another day. The first mention of a follower of Yahweh becoming drunk is, ding, 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 Noah. Genesis 9. You all know the story. After the flood, Noah and his family and animals come out. Mankind is repopulating the earth as it was known back then. Noah plants a vineyard, drinks wine, becomes drunk. High-end drama follows. Is that me?
No.
I hear sound, but I don't know where it's coming from.
Next.
Where did doctor go to?
Where do you go to?
So she will join in. She will join back in very soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Where the music was playing? Where's it coming from?
Music was playing?
Yes.
I don't know. I think it was from doctor's. It was from doctor's side, and she had to reboot. Yes. Okay, she's back. Welcome back, Doc.
Am I back? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. So, Noah gets drunk. His son discovers him, makes a mockery of him. Son gets cursed. But you know that's not the first time people drank wine. Because when Jesus spoke about it later, he said, as in the days of Noah, when they were marrying, eating, drinking, and giving in marriage, they did that until the flood came and carried all of them away. However, since we're living in the New Testament, let's move on to the New Testament, okay? Where every scripture in the epistles, which are the how-to manual for how to live the Christian life, every time Paul says, do not get drunk. Don't get drunk. Don't do it. Why? Because it was a common thing in that era. It was a common thing. It was the beverage that was easier to get high on. And so when people who were sad or despondent about life, the same way people have addictions now when they have difficult life situations. In those days, when people had difficult life situations and they didn't think God could help them, they turned to wine and became drunk, and then all the drama that follows. I heard at some point when I was on my way, people were talking about different kinds of alcohol and liquor and spirits and all those good things.
It's some soft and Jacinta.
You know, the CDC recommends, if you have to, they'd rather you don't. The CDC recommends up to 2 drinks a day for men and only 1 drink a day for women. This is what they consider moderate drinking. And let me tell you what that moderate drinking is. 12 ounces of beer.
Wow.
8 ounces. 8 ounces is 1 cup. 8 ounces of malt liquor, 5 ounces of wine. So wine glass, we're talking about a small wine glass.
Wow.
This is the kicker. 1.5 ounces of hard liquor. I'm talking about rum, vodka, all those things.
Just 1.5.
1 point, because they're like 40% alcohol. You're actually, that's the sort of, that level of alcohol damages the liver, as in very quickly. You don't want it in your system. When most people are talking about drinking, they're talking wine. Wine is, you need just 5 ounces because wine contains up to 12% of alcohol. So when talking about drinking, most people are talking either beer, which is like between 5 to 7%, and wine, which is like 12% and slightly above. The CDC says if you're a woman, you want just 1 per day in your system. If you're a man, you shouldn't have more than 2 per day, because they recognize
drink water.
This, as in, because they recognize what ethanol does to the liver.
Yeah.
It starts at fatty liver. That one usually doesn't have any symptoms. And this is people who drink alcohol regularly. So the liver has already started having problems, but it doesn't show up in external symptoms. And then if they keep going, it becomes another level of disease. But the worst part is what you were describing. I think I heard a little bit of that on my way. When the stomach starts protruding.
Yeah.
At that point, what happens is that the liver has become like, when you have a wound and you have a scar on your skin. Now, if you've ever seen raw liver, I hope you have seen raw liver before. It's a little fluffy, not as fluffy as the lungs, but it's not as dense, it's a little denser than the lungs, but it's fluffy. What happens when extended use of alcohol enters is that fluffiness becomes denser and denser, because the liver is now filled with scar tissue instead of the nice, happy cells that are there. When that scar tissue takes over most of the liver, that is when you begin to see when the person has a big stomach, their eyes may begin to turn yellow. And if you touch their feet, it's as if they have dimples, because there's a lot of water in their system. At this point, that liver damage is irreversible. Exactly. Yeah. At this point, that liver damage is irreversible. That's why it is better not to start. It just is.
And I have a question.
Yes, sir.
So those drinks that King David was drinking, King Solomon was drinking.
You would have to point it out to me where.
Please point it, so let's know the brand.
No, because they always talk about when they are drinking and get merry and they celebrate. When they celebrate, they drink. So
yes.
And King Solomon liked to have fun.
Can't blame the dude. He was rich.
I want to know what kind of brand of drink, because they live longer they even live longer than all the doctors put together in everything.
Okay.
Remember what I said earlier? I said wine was a beverage of celebration, not something you drank every day.
Yeah.
So when they have state dinners, and they did, Solomon had a lot of visitors, when they had state dinners or weddings or so, that's when they drank wine more than the one that they would actually have just a little bit with their dinner.
Oh, yeah.
So it wasn't like everyday shacks. That's just not going to work.
There's a comment that came in. He said, thank you very much. Thank you, Pastor Sam. Very good question.
It's wine.
And Rachel says, that's Belena beer. Exactly. Actually, a lot of people, Doctor, a lot of people actually look at when they look at their tummy, and they're like, oh my God, why is my tummy this big? A lot of people do not understand that it's due to what is called this ascites.
Yeah. This is at this point. By the time a tummy becomes like this, you have extensive liver damage. Extensive.
Yes. So
because the liver and the kidneys work together. So if the liver is not doing well, the kidney too will forehand on the job. Then the body begins to accumulate water.
So Jacinta says, my parents don't drink at all. I started to test it because of thinking so much, and the first day it made me to sleep off, and thinking aloud and reasoning well, but I have stopped to. So I guess she started drinking because she had a lot on her mind, pretty much.
Yes, she had a lot. Yes, I think that's what she's describing. Yes.
Yes. And Kudos Abayomi says, my choice to not drink was seeing the damage alcohol had on families growing up. Yes. That trauma still rings in my head. Very true.
Smart choice.
Yeah.
Smart choice.
Let me talk about that one. That's true. Because apart from the fact that the liquor does damages to your physical body, it can also do damages to the family peace. Because when a man gets drunk, he starts beating his wife, beating
and children,
and start bringing home children from outside.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point.
It just has just huge psychological effects. And let's not even begin to talk of alcohol related accidents. Road traffic accidents.
Oh, yes.
You know, there's a huge lobbying group in America, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Because many of those mothers, their children were killed by drunk drivers.
Yes. And you know one thing? Do you know one funny thing? Very sad. They don't die.
Exactly. The person,
the one that is drunk don't die.
Exactly. He'll make it. That's because I was actually reading an article and they said the reason why most people who are involved in DUIs that have accidents do not die. The reason is because that alcohol numbs their body. It makes their body very flexible at that point.
I can see how that is.
Yeah.
Oh, but that pain will show up later. I assure you.
Of course, it will definitely show up later.
When his eye clears.
Rachel says, people used to live very long before, and they drank plenty.
No, I think she means palm wine.
Yeah,
is that what she means?
Yeah, palm wine. No.
Yeah, because most palm wine is not fermented. Fresh palm wine from the tree is not fermented. It's different from akweteshi and sapele water. Very different.
Doctor Isabi akweteshi.
That sapele water is very dangerous. Ghanaians call it akweteshi.
Yeah.
Sapele water is dangerous.
Very,
very
dangerous.
Yeah, I think it's on the level of rum and vodka. Yeah, I think it approaches the level of rum and vodka.
Yeah.
Wow.
For ethanol content.
But palm oil is good though.
Okay. So we have this comments from Kudos. He says no moonshines or ever clear prohibition times in the US.
That was in the past.
Yeah.
That was in our past.
But you know the moonshine is like the sapele water.
Yes, he's in that. They are family members.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Rachel says, okay, she was talking about the stomach. And Abayami says, wine from the vineyard. Remember King Ahab and Naboth.
See, that's matter. It was a matter of weakness in King Ahab. Because in those, remember, Samson mentioned that King David and Solomon, that he used to have a lot of wine because they were royal vineyards, right? Now, this greedy fellow, King Ahab, his problem was that Naboth's vineyard was almost right next door to the palace on the other side. And he decided that all the royal vineyards were not enough for him. He needed to have Naboth's vineyard on top of it. Now, unfortunately for everybody concerned, he was married to a very wicked woman called Jezebel. So he came home pouting one day.
Women again on today's session. Women again. Every session, woman must come up with problem.
No, see, this matter, don't blame us, because it was Ahab that went to bring a foreign princess. She was not a daughter of Israel. It was Ahab that went to bring a foreigner into Israel.
She's a woman, right?
She's a woman now. Woman
but a foreigner.
Doctor, it doesn't matter. A foreign woman, woman is woman.
No, because a Christian woman will not do that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Daughters of Israel do not do such things.
Doctor, woman is woman. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take this short break.
Hello. Thank you for being here today. We appreciate you. Please be so kind to help us get just 10 subscribers today. All you need to do is hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Let's get back to the show and continue with our topic for today. Alcohol consumption, good or bad?
Okay. So, now, we're talking about the last comment, which brought in women again. Again.
I don't understand. What is your issue with women today, Brother Max? Considering that you're married to one.
We don't have any problem with women.
No, it is Minister Max.
Doctor, we don't have. Why are you trying to separate, divide, and conquer now? You don't want us to do what we do to you, what we do to Lilia last week.
Oh no, I am ready. I am ready for all of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you missed the episode last week, oh my God, that's why Lilia is not here today. She's like, Ibu should give it to doctor. Give it to doctor today.
I'm ready. Don't worry. I came here prepared. Me and the host of heaven came here prepared. So let's go there.
You left me by myself. Okay, they should do it to you today.
No, don't worry. Me and the host of heaven came. We're ready.
For the first time on the show, Lillian was speechless.
And I thought I left her with gentlemen. These brothers.
We did it with gentleness.
Yeah, gentleness and love. Yeah.
You harassed her with gentleness.
With gentleness.
Okay. It's okay. Okay. I'm a believer, I believe.
Okay. Let's keep taking comments. Here we is Mado.
Exactly. He's referencing that group. MADD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
I love that this thing, that acronym, Mado.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
Yeah. Sapele water is local gin. Jacinta says,
Mom, it's so much red wine that bad in the body. It's so much red wine that bad in the body or spirit.
Let me requote for her what I said.
Please.
Wine. The recommendation that the CDC, the Oga Patapata are the top people that are helping us be healthy in the US. They say for women, you can't have more than 1.5 ounces. That's like 2 tablespoons.
Of which one? Red wine or spirit?
Red wine. As well as spirit. My hand is not even there.
So Jessica's been drinking it.
Okay, red wine. Red wine is 5 ounces. Okay, so that's slightly more than half a cup.
That's half a cup.
That's slightly more than half a cup.
But Jessica's been drinking like 2 cups. So is that
no, she better not.
She's drinking like 2 bottles.
Two bottles.
No, I didn't see Jessica drunk.
Jacinta, come and explain yourself, please. How much red wine are we talking about?
And
remember,
2 bottles. I mean, when you there, is it your bottle?
What are you doing to my sister? It's not good, oh. Leave my sister alone. Let her explain herself. Hey, Jacinta, how much red wine are we talking about today?
Good question. How about the spirit? She's saying spirit too.
No. Is she talking about spirit as in our spirit, or is she talking about spirit, the liquor?
That was the same thing me too I thought before until Samson said it was
the liquor. Which is spirit?
The liquor, the spirit. And Jacinta now concord and says the liquor, the spirit, not the spirit, the spirit.
Daughter of Zion, please. Might I ask what you're doing with the spirit?
She likes spirit too.
Because that is really.
She's already answered our question there.
What did she say?
So she says,
I take one bottle now.
Okay, how much is... No. Hold on.
Samson was right. Samson was right. Samson said 1 or 2 bottles.
How much is 1 bottle? Give it to me in centiliters or milliliters.
Maybe the liquor content is small.
Doctor.
Maybe
Samson, you will not. She's not talking about that 1 shot bottle.
Yeah, if it is spirit, I need to know how much exactly. What are we talking about? Are we talking about centiliters here? Just give me an estimate. I don't need it.
That 1 bottle is not. It's not a spirit. The 1 bottle is wine.
It's the wine. The big wine bottle. That big one. That Udeko kind of bottle.
Yes.
Which? Please no. Minister Mix, why are you painting her with such a dark black brush?
It's not me that
Let her explain herself.
It's Samsoft. Samsoft is the one that painted her. He said 1 or 2 bottles. I'm only echoing what I heard.
Hey, Samsoft, why are you painting my sister with such a dark brush?
You accuse Samsoft. Don't accuse your brother falsely.
Because when she was quoting those scriptures, I was suspicious.
You were suspicious of the matter.
Oh, yeah, she was quoting too many scriptures. Though. Everything she said was in scripture.
No, yeah, Jacinta, explain yourself to me. How many centiliters are we talking about? This bottle, how big is it?
She says 11% of alcohol red wine. That's the percentage.
Yes, she's talking about 11% red wine. Okay, so we're talking about really serious wine. Because it's 12% label. 12% is the height that the CDC recommends for wine. Okay, so you're still there, but how much wine are we talking about every day?
She's taking a full one.
You say a full bottle, one or
Did
two.
Did she tell you it was a big bottle? I don't be so quick to cast aspersions.
Is it because I did my hand like this? What if I did it like this? You can't see the
It doesn't make it. It doesn't make it.
750 milliliter. 750 milliliter.
So 75
milliliter. Okay.
75 centiliter.
Okay. My sister, that's a lot.
That's a lot, too. It's more than that big Coke bottle. That would Coke bottle.
Yes. Yeah. That is a lot because the regular Coke bottle we used to drink was 29 cl, and this is 2.5 of that. That's
that's a bit. Coke bottle. You see, Samson was right, doctor. I said it. 1 or 2 bottles. He was right.
Yeah.
She wants to live. She wants to live.
That is a significant amount. That's a significant amount.
Good says a bottle of wine is.
Yeah, he's saying the same thing. 750 ml.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much wine. You just sit down and be drinking 1 bottle. Only you.
That's a significant amount.
Where's the president's wife?
Maybe she's sharing. Maybe she shares. Maybe she's sharing it.
To who?
Who is she sharing it to?
She didn't say she was sharing it. My sister,
she never mentioned she's sharing it. Samson, don't try to.
That's a significant amount.
Do not try to defend her, Samson. Yeah.
After you finish painting her.
Only you will drink that. Only you.
You push leave my sister alone.
Sincerity, though. I love her sincerity.
Yes. Yes. There we go.
Okay. Let's keep the comments going. Even her statement said she even have emoji for the red wine. Look at it.
It's there.
It has emoji.
Yeah. My sister, that's
you can see it very well.
That's a significant amount.
Yes. It says box wine is 2 liters. Spirit like rum, brandy, whiskey is bottled in 1 liter.
Okay, in 1 liter.
But wait,
how many bottles of
this guy? You know all these things very well.
Of course, now.
Do you work with the wine company?
That's not necessary. That's stuff you can easily Google.
He's very informed.
Very informed.
Yeah, because that 1 liter is like 1/4 of a gallon.
Jessica says you will not understand, Mex. I was not. It helped me to sleep. Why would you sleep? Even if you drink water, 1 bottle, you will sleep.
I think she's referring to the past.
Jacinta.
Yeah, it was in the past.
Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah. There are easier ways to sleep that are easier on your liver.
Yeah.
There are simpler ways to get to sleep. Okay, we can talk about
it. What you need to do is listen to some soft music. It will make you sleep.
You're wrong. It's a lie. It's a lie. If you listen to some soft music, you will not sleep. You will stand up and start jumping.
You'll be dancing there.
Listen to Mex. Listen to Minister Mex's music. I do more of worship.
And there I was thinking that you were going to say something. Oh, please.
Okay, fine. Go to Facebook.
He's a marketer.
Go to Facebook and find Dr. Tolu's business center there.
Exactly.
No. It's not that serious.
Speaking of the business center, I'll be back.
No. It's not that serious.
But really, Doctor,
what I can recommend,
yes.
I was going to say what I can recommend is the sound of rain.
Yeah, that thing helps me sleep too.
It's a very relaxing sound. The sound of falling rain.
Yeah.
On YouTube. It's a very relaxing sound and you will sleep.
But doctor, you also have to realize where she's watching from. Samson, wait, no user yet. No user yet.
Oh,
what is she doing? Samson, no user yet. You have to realize watching YouTube for her to sleep. She will fall asleep. And when she falls asleep, that's it. They will subscription.
Okay, she's running data. Yeah, okay, no. I'm sure but she can download videos. Because we can't download now, at least not legally. Yeah. But she can download some of the videos.
Yeah.
Oh, there's always a way.
Nature sounds will help you sleep.
Yeah, white noise.
White noise, yeah. White noise. Me, when I turn on the fan like that.
It's not everybody that those things make you put to sleep. How does he will be hearing? Yeah, it doesn't. Anything can make me sleep, even if noise. Even
So, you know the oddest thing that I've had.
If you are praying,
you will sleep.
On top of my roof, I will sleep.
Of course. So I believe we have a comment for Samsov here. This is your answer.
There we go.
He worked in the grocery store, so that's why he's very, very informed of all the sizes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, Jacinta is giving us laughing.
Don't worry.
Yes, it's not here today. So, ladies and gentlemen, last week we talked about, or 2 weeks ago, we talked about what doctor does on the side, and she actually promised us something and she delivered.
She did a good job.
She delivered big time, She delivered big time. So, you know what we're saying, So, where's your own?
Oh, wow. All right.
So you see, this is the mask that she shipped to us. This mask, it will stop you from getting the Delta variant.
Ewo.
In fact, you see some surface like that. Even if they bring another variant like JetBlue variant,
it will stop
blue,
no.
It will stop. In fact, with this mask, some stuff can go out in the hurricane that is about to happen, and he will not feel the breeze.
Don't go out in the hurricane. But what?
You better take this snapshot and put it on your.
I'm telling you.
Please, no, because I'm using my phone. So please, if you would help me, just take a selfie.
Screenshot it.
Screenshot.
Wait, let's make ourselves bigger.
Make big first.
Let's make ourselves big first.
Like that.
Then just screenshot.
Make it single. Make me single first.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not as technologically advanced.
So let's begin with Samsov first.
Let's do it first. Okay,
yes. I
think so screenshot Samsov.
Yeah, I got that.
And then screenshot me.
Okay. Oh, I got that too.
And then screenshot 3 of us together.
Oh Lord. Okay, one more. Okay, I think my hand was covering it. Am I still with you, or did I cut myself off?
You're still with us now, Doctor.
Okay. Yeah, what I did want to say was that this actually also helps people who have pollen allergies. People who have problems with pollen. If you wear them out, it's because it's double layered. It's not a single layer, it's double layered. So
and let me just tell them what I like about this mask actually. So you see this mask, right? When you wear it, it folds this way. Let me make this. It folds this way, right? Then when you now want to keep it now, all you have to do is just do this and do this. See, it now becomes, and then you now do this, like this. Shikena, you fold it like this, and that's it.
One other thing about it is that it's comfortable in your ears.
Yeah, very comfortable. And it's elastic. Yeah, it's very, wow. This is good, dog. This is very, very good.
Good job, dog.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like them.
So now let's continue with our comments before we take off. So let's see, where were we? Rachel says
that's how some people will not let someone sleep in peace and quiet because they have to sleep between bed and
okay.
We apologize on their behalf, Miss Rachel.
Apologize on their behalf.
Is it rain in the bed?
Everything joined. Jessica is laughing.
Oh my God.
Mozambique says remove the alcohol consumption before screenshot.
Thank you, Zobik. See, they didn't remind me. Thank you, Jerry.
We'll do another one. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been wonderful. It's been a great time. It's been a great time. It's been a great time. If you notice today's segment, we're giving you an educational topic. We will slide in educational stuff once in a while. We'll slide in our controversial things once in a while. So update for you all. We are getting really close to getting our professionals who are going to talk about suicide. Yes, and we're going to be doing that very, very soon. We will let you know when that will be coming up. For next week. Say that again,
Thinking of I'm going to invite my good friend, Dr. John Amara. He's a PhD on psychologist.
Okay.
So I might think of I will talk to him and see if he can come, because he actually has been counseling people that are suicidal and people that
awesome.
I think I met him before. Yeah. So you can see that we're working really, really hard to bring this show to you. We don't just come up and just rant and talk anything we want to talk. No, we come up, we do our research, we do our resourcing, we contact people we're supposed to contact, we rally around, we create it and make it beautiful for you to have. So please and please don't forget our goal for today: 10 subscribers. If you're watching right now, do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. I did not want to use our like, share, all those things today because I wanted you all to learn very well. So just subscribe. Just subscribe. If you are not connected to the YouTube channel yet, the YouTube channel is very, very simple. All you do is you go to YouTube and type in Mex, Minister Mex, and then you will see everything we've been talking about. Just hit the subscribe button and watch some of the videos that you haven't watched. So you guys realize that we have like close to 14 or 15 episodes already, even more.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's a lot.
Wow.
It's a lot. We've been doing really, really good. We've been doing really good. So please and please, ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very important. It's very, very important. The level of alcohol you consume, or let me use the Nigerian, you consume. Level of alcohol you consume, you have to watch it.
The level of alcohol you consumption.
Taking it to a whole nother level.
I know you, sir. I know you're going to say that. I know you will say that. Yes. The level of alcohol you consumption. Is that good? No. Okay. The level of alcohol you consume determines how your health is. And from what we've heard, you don't have to be intoxicated for it to take a negative toll on your body.
Exactly.
You don't have to. All these things build up. And you've heard the recommendation of the CDC. Drink a certain number. What we'll do is we'll actually post it on our website so that when you want to drink, you'll measure it. And measure your drink. Be like, Brother Samsoft, is this 1 cc?
No.
Yeah.
So please and please. And next week, we're going to be asking a question, and the winner of that question will win a very, very beautiful prize. So just watch out for next week. The topic we're going to be talking about next week, we're not going to bring that one for debate today because it's a topic that I believe that would help everybody. The topic we'll be talking about next week is we want to help people that want to travel out, be able to travel out, either if it's in schooling, different kind of visas. And we also want to help people who have arrived and don't know what to do, So the level is how to get out of your present location to the diaspora and what to do when you are in the diaspora. We'll be bringing in people with experience who have taken the right steps and who know just what to do. We'll be having a special guest. He was actually on the show today. We'll be having him join us on the show next week, where we're going to give advice on how you can get help to leave where you are to come to the diaspora. I'm saying the diaspora now because I'm in the US. I'm serving the US in the US. Dr. Tolu is in the US. And it could be the US. It could be England. It could be anywhere in the country. We're going to be providing those resources to you next week. So stay tuned for next week's episode because it's gonna be enlightenment all through. Kudos Abayomi says free bartender service. Okay. So bring your wine and make sure you measure it because Kudos would do us justice to serve it. Jacinta says, wow, nice one, sir. Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking about. So if you are in Nigeria, Afghanistan, all these places, you people are hearing what's going on in Afghanistan, Abi?
Yes, sir. Terrible.
It's terrible. Especially that plane, when the plane was flying and people were. I was like,
terrible, man.
I was like, wow,
this is
desperation.
man.
When desperation kicks in, common sense flies out.
Yeah.
Like you would not reason rationally anymore. How would you hold on to a plane and expect that when you get on the sky, you will keep holding on to it? It's because they were desperate.
But how long are you going to be able to hold on to it to get to America or to get to that distance?
At that point, nobody is thinking about that too. I
See,
just
when
want to
this
lift
is
off.
this is what happens when there's just total breakdown of any sort of law and order. This is what happens. So that's why we're hoping and praying that, for our first nation, Nigeria, that we never get to this point.
That's what I was going to say right now.
That we never get to this point.
I don't know what war is not good.
Yeah. This what happens when there's total breakdown of law and order. There's a word for it. It's called despair. At that point, a person will do anything, literally anything. Whether it is right or wrong or rational is not in question here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. May we never get there.
Amen. Amen.
Peace.
If not, all those private jets, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked that normal people will become pilots. Where's my private jet?
Before the owner gets there,
they don't reach.
there.
No, they will actually. They are more likely to be destroyed than to be flown illegally. That is the thing. See, what I hear activists say this a lot, but I don't think it's entered into the consciousness of most people in Nigeria, especially the middle class. That is like literally this thing. When there's total breakdown of law and order, anyone who looks as if they have anything more than the average Joe on the street will be the first to be attacked.
Oh yeah.
And that will just be the random person who has a car that they drive to work. Because you are more than the person who is on the street trying to get a bus. We truly do not want to get to that point. We don't want to get there. Because those are the first people that will be attacked. Not the ultra-rich people in their secluded estates. No. It will be the random person who has a Toyota Camry that's driving to work. That will be attacked because you look like the status of wealth.
Yeah. Wow. God will help us. God will help us to help ourselves.
Exactly. We need to help ourselves.
Oh yeah. We have a comment from Uzovic. He says, "I'm thinking of relocating to." I hope you have good ideas.
Minister Mex, I hope this is your friend.
To settle down there. Well, actually, thinking about relocating to Afghanistan, it's a very, very good business ground right now.
Really?
For those
what?
I like to buy land.
Dry land or buy land?
Buy land. You are all my Igbo brothers. I
was not there when those words were uttered. I was not there.
No, there are plenty. You see, Igbo, Samsoft, welcome back. I was saying that. Okay, Uzovic made a comment. He says, "I'm thinking of relocating to Afghanistan."
Remember our comment with him. You said something about Afghanistan. What was your recommendation?
It's a good time to buy land in Afghan. Real estate. Real estate.
You know what this my brother advised me?
Who?
He said my foundation I'm doing in Nigeria. I said God is going to bless me, and then when God bless me, I should open one branch in Afghanistan.
No, people, wait. No, doctor, wait. My people.
Yes.
You people are my people. Now listen to this. Samsoft has a charity organization called Sharon Care Foundation. Right?
Yes.
Sharon Care Foundation is in Nigeria.
Yes.
He has taken Sharon Care Foundation to a level where it's all set now. Right? We need more investors, by the way. If you are listening to me, we need more investors. I told him that this is the best time to take one to Afghan.
To do what exactly?
Take one of the foundation to Afghanistan.
No, I heard that part. To go and do what there?
To go and help the children in Afghanistan. Leave it to me. Help the children.
I like that though. But
Samson,
you know,
this fellow is not your friend.
No, doctor. As a doctor,
Yes.
wouldn't you want to be part of the Doctors Without Borders that will go to Afghan and help?
I would like to.
There you go.
I also want to help them and remain alive.
Say that again, doctor.
I also want to help them and remain alive.
You can. Why are you afraid?
What?
Samsung is just afraid. I said, you've dedicated that.
I'm afraid. I'm just, it's funny.
I'm going to be less privileged.
No.
Do you know how many children? Do you know how many children that their parents actually ran away and left them in Afghan, or they got missing?
Only the insane reaches a place where they ought to be afraid, and they are not afraid.
Fear.
Only the insane.
Fear could be a good thing. Fear could
yes.
be a good thing. Now, our people, you've quoted your own parable. Our people say, it's my people that said, not your people. Let's just keep.
Remember the adage that say, "He who fights and run away, we have an option."
Yes, now live to fight another day.
That is a good one. Why not go and start fighting and then run?
No, the fight is going on now.
No,
so
you
I've
have to
run
go and
already.
fight now. No, but
Minister Mix, why are you not offering to go and help them? I'm just curious.
Because they have too many nurses already in Afghan. They don't need more nurses.
But they don't have enough doctors, but they have too many nurses.
Why do you think there is no Nurses Without Borders, but you have Doctors Without Borders?
Wow. That's just weird. That's just weird.
And then you see foundations to help the less privileged. We need you there. Go there.
I would think
they need a talk show too.
I would think about it. And
Doctor, you said?
I said they need a talk show too.
Something. Doctor said they need a talk show. Yes, that is why the talk show is online. I'll be doing it from here. I'll be interviewing
No, you need to be there physically.
Listen to Max. We do what?
I will interview Samson over there. I will be here doing the interview, and Samson will be there. I said, Samson, how is it over? Oh, I just hear gunshot. Oh my.
Oh, forgive him, Lord, even though he's doing.
Forgive him, Lord. It's right.
Amayomi says the Arab Spring experience. Okay.
I'm not sure that's what this is, though. That's not what this is.
No. Jacinta says, Minister Max, we can take the ministry there too. It will help.
There we go.
There you go, Samsoft. There you go.
Thank you, Jacinta. She was talking to you.
She was supporting me. She was like, yes, Minister Max. We and Samsoft can take the ministry. So she and Samsoft are ready to move. We move.
Oh my goodness. How did you? Oh Lord.
Rachel said life is sweet.
Doctor, Rachel said life is sweet, doctor.
Hallelujah. Glory.
No, but really, though, really. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect time to help out.
You're right. You're right.
Lend a helping hand. Lend a helping hand.
Yeah.
If you have a charity organization, please, target some of your resources towards there. You don't have to be there. You can do air delivery. Where the plane will just go and just deliver the food and all those things to them.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, you don't have to be there live, but you can do that. We have a lot of people suffering on the streets. I was watching videos, and it was sad. It was a sad one. It was a sad thing. So expect that. I believe that by next 2 months, Samsoft will be reaching us all the way from Afghan, and Doctor will be on our way by the grace of God. Let's see. Fingers crossed.
Get thee behind me, brother.
Doctor has told me to get thee behind now.
Get thee behind me.
Under the bus. Get thee.
Oh, yes, so quick.
Kudos said someone raised over $5 million.
Wow, for charter flights. That is awesome. Wow.
There you go. There you have it. Yes.
That is awesome.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That is
awesome. That's very,
very
very awesome. And Jacinta is responding to that. Yes. Yes. So please, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget. Uzovik wants to know how to go to
Afghanistan.
He wants to know how to relocate to Afghan. I know our special guest is listening in right now. We're going to give you ways on how to go to. In fact, it's more difficult leaving Afghan than going into Afghan. We need more people to go in now. So don't worry, Uzovik, you will go. You will go.
We will, as a matter of fact, he's going to be working with Sharon Care Foundation.
Yes, you can represent Samsung over there. And then all doctor will just need to tell his telling, turn his nyash to the other side, let me inject him. And then you just point the needle. No, Uzovik will be acting on your behalf, don't worry. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a beautiful Friday. It's been a wonderful Friday. It's been a nice time talking with all of you and seeing your comments. It's been beautiful. Thank you very much for all you do. Thank you. We appreciate the love. Don't forget, next week we're going to be asking one question and the winner will get a special prize. Very, very special prize. Yes. And so back to our topic of today to wrap this up, because a lot of people complain, most of the times you guys don't conclude on your topic. Now, based on the topic for today, Doctor, alcohol consumption, good or bad?
Bad, uppercase.
Okay.
Cycle.
Bad uppercase. Cycle, exclamation.
Yes, exclamation marks 3, underscore, BAD, bad.
There you go. Samsoft, alcohol consumption, good or bad? He will be in the middle. He will be in the
I know it's bad, because the reason I would say it's bad, because I'm not going to go with good or bad, because I drink water.
Samsoft, good or bad?
Bad.
Okay. Wow.
Because it's not good for your health.
Yeah.
So as a result of that, I go with that you're better off drinking water.
Okay. Now, who want to ask me my own question?
You promised to answer.
Ask yourself.
So help me God.
So, alcohol consumption, good or bad? What do you say?
I say nay.
I knew it.
Alcohol consumption is very bad. When I say it's very bad, I'm not speaking based on religion. I'm speaking based on medical. It is very, very bad. Yes. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for today's show. Thank you very much. It's been wonderful. Let's hear what Jessica has to say before we leave. She says, but a little is okay. Doctor, she's asking, is a little okay? Jessica.
What is your little? What is your little?
You 1 or 2 bottles.
No, that bottle business. No. We've gone past that bottle. Now we're talking about teaspoons or tablespoons. How much is
who will sit down? Who will sit down and be drinking teaspoon of alcohol?
You see those medicine cups? You see those medicine cups that come with children's style, That may be what she needs.
Okay. A little. I said little is relative. It's relative.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's
So
what I was asking. What is the little?
Yeah. What is the little? What's the little amount? That's the thing. But please, when you she just responded. Okay, this is our Kidro. Oh, Kidro Steve. He says sip cup is good. That's drinking alcohol. I don't understand. Can you expatiate that?
Like a children's sippy cup?
Yeah, like children's
sippy cup. I don't think that's what he means.
Yeah. Please expatiate so we can get that properly. And wow. So, okay. Let's see. Jacinta says small cup. Which one is small cup?
Auntie, we're talking measurements here. We need it in centiliters.
Yeah.
Or milliliters. Or cc.
Or cc. Okay, doctor, let's put it this way. Coke bottle or Martina bottle alcohol. Which one is better?
Neither.
Okay. It's too much, Abby?
Exactly. Neither.
So if it's too much, then that means I know just a person cannot just stay and drink 5 spoons of alcohol.
Especially she's talking about red wine.
Yeah.
If it's something you feel that you want, like maybe like 4 ounces. Oh, sorry, what's 4 ounces?
Communion cup, like those tiny communion cups.
So 4 ounces will take you to like 120 mils. 12 centiliters. You can't do that 75 centiliters. Please don't do that to your liver.
Please. Don't be taking your 1 or 2 bottles again. Yeah.
12 centiliters. Okay.
Could
Even
say
sake.
Japanese sake cup.
How big is a sake cup? I don't remember right now. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, even sake is tech. But if we're talking to Jacinta, can you? You want 120 mils, 12 centiliters.
She says I want.
At the most.
20 ml. That's 20 milliliters.
That's 2 cl.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
You can manage that one.
Manage it. But please, that's 75 cl. It needs to go.
Too much. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fun time.
But thank you for being so honest, though. This was good.
It's very, very good. This is how information will helps us. Because we get to learn. Even those that did not even talk, that they drink, we know we know the amount. So thank you very much for tuning in. From Sam Soft. Hold on, Kid Bro. Let's see what Kid Bro is saying. He says, anything you consume that you cannot control or it controls you is not good. Best to stay away. For alcohol is different. I've always said it doesn't matter if you drink it to stupor or not, it will affect you. Definitely. Yeah. So it doesn't have to control you.
Yeah.
Because I believe when you say control, it means affects your thought process.
Yeah, your cognition.
It doesn't have to affect your cognition. It has an effect on your body system in general. Okay. Let me give an emoji. Jacinta is clapping. Thank you very much.
All right.
So, from Sam Sofsa, what do you have to say to the good people?
I just want you guys to drink water. Water is good for you.
Yeah, drink water. Water is good for you. Nice. From Doctor, what do you have to say?
As always, educate yourself, get information, be honest with yourself. Know what you're doing and why you're doing it. And know the potential side effects of it. In all things, moderation.
Yeah. And from me, what I have to say to you is this. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Keep sharing. Thank you very much for tuning in.
By the grace of God.
Bye. It's your boy Matt. I want to introduce a show to you. It's called Chat Room with Max. Ladies and gentlemen,
you have to pay attention whenever you're
the primary sign, usually on an adult in a domestic violence situation, are bruises.
God gave him a talent. And the Bible says your gift will make a way for.
When we sit there and we blame God for the things that are happening in our lives, no, God